Hello and welcome back to Cracking the Cryptic. So today is going to be part 2 of the experimental challenge Simon was setting me to have a go at a cryptic crossword, firstly using only the definitions and secondly using only the wordplay. Now if you watched the definitions only video, you'll see that it was a complete fail. I couldn't finish the puzzle. There were several sections of it I couldn't finish at all. Using just the definitions, which was rather to my surprise that I came such a complete cropper. Now with the wordplay, I don't know, my inveterate optimism has reasserted itself, and I'm guessing that you can get there in the end. I do think it'll be a stiff challenge. I don't think there'll be much benefit gained from being told which part of the clue is the wordplay. But on the other hand, I do think that a little bit of experience in what words are used as crossword solutions may help a little in narrowing down some of the wordplay. And we're just going to have to see how it goes. So going to have a go now. And this is Monday's crossword from this week. So I think it's from the 30th of July. And Simon has prepared for me a file of just the word plays. I think the definitions have been, they've been written in as definition in commas, so in brackets. So here we go. 1 across, 3-3, third of capital, coming to nothing in. Third of capital could be P. No, I don't know. 2 down. Actors improvised with her. Well, as an anagram, that's either orchestra or cart horse, which I know because those are kind of familiar anagrams with each other. So it could be either, but I'm guessing orchestra. It's slightly the more common crossword entry. You could put some sort of definition after that. I'm going with that. I'm prepared to change it to cart horse if necessary. 9 across. Found by team during a rest. Team could be a camp, but that would be a scamp something. Team during a rest. Nick, nab, pinch. It's got to begin with S, really, hasn't it? If cart horse is right, it might not be right. Okay, don't know. 11 across. Sorry, I can't quite read that. Odd characters in luck to see blurred image. Odd characters in luck to see blurred. So I don't know. Remember, it's just the wordplay. There's no definition. So I'm kind of assuming the odd characters are in luck at LC. But of course we might need LCTSE. That would give us the E there. If it's cart horse, it would be an H. No, I don't know. Also, just trying to get used to the fact there's no definition is quite difficult. Hard to save time. I kind of want that to be stiff or stern without the T, or tough. Hard. If it was cart horse, that would be an R here. Hard. Oof, no, don't know. 18. Summon artist to produce. So summon could be call. What does that go with? Call center? Call turner? Page turner. That will work. And that's a real thing. Okay, page turner. So that proves, I think, orchestra. Let's have a look at 16 down. That may rise just the same. Well, that looks like it's got to be a palindrome. So I'll go with none. Obviously it could be non or nan if that assumption is right, but I'll go with none as the most definable word. 19 down, snippets in the midst of tweets. I think that's clips in the middle letters of tweets, so we'll get eclipse. 21 across, duck possibly picked up. So picked up sounds like a homophone indicator, so it could sound like a duck, but duck possibly. Teal is definitely a duck, it wouldn't need the possibly. And I can't think of a homophone of teal that would fit. Something ending in L. An innings for a duck, possibly? No, I don't know. 25 across. Tell me, probably a homophone indicator again, what might you do with that balloon? Pop it, I suppose. That fits. And I mean, the letters I can get in the grid, the little bit of checking, is what I'm really focusing on here. 28. Soup's unwelcome visitor. Dinah anxiously pokes. Soup's unwelcome visitor. So, Dinah anxiously, I'm kind of assuming that's an anagram of Dinah. Poking, going into Soup's unwelcome visitor. I suppose a fly is a way to there's a fly in my soup. Friendly. That works. Oof. Quite proud of that. 22. Offensive at first, grim. So O and dur to make odour. And this duck. Duck possibly picked up. Foul, I suppose. So it sounds like F-O-W-L, so it must be F-O-U-L. Okay. 12. Coaster used harbours. So probably put used around something meaning coaster. But what's a coaster? A stand for a drink? That sort of coaster? And used, inured? No. That's hard. 24 down. Of both temperature and speed. Don't know. 15 across. I have to pursue square dancing oft in. Right, yeah, that's 9 to 5. Dancing oft is the T-O-F. I've is I have, and 9 is the square. I mean, that being a 4-2-4 hyphenated phrase helps a lot. Now I get an F and a V. In fact, let's just have another quick look at 12 down. Coaster used harbours. Just trying to think of a word that'll fit here. Con something. With a Q maybe? Used. Coaster. I don't know. I mean, not knowing what sort of coaster we're looking for is quite harmful there. 17. I love, I am about to receive 100. So surely an anagram of I love, I am with a C in it. Voicemail. There can hardly be another anagram of that beginning with a V, I would have thought. 20. Adequate. So this must have been a double definition clue. Simon's chosen which definition to get rid of, I suppose. Adequate. So for me, this is just a definition, and we found how hard those are. I don't know. 29. Archbishop feeding diocese. So I think Ely is the typical crossword diocese, and Ven is probably an abbreviation for an archbishop. The venerable. So 27 down. Surely oral. So certainly oral. So some version of yes. Maybe I But if it's the homophone oral for I, it would be that sort of I. I mean, it's possible, far from certain, that that's what that clue is doing. 20 down, scandal of the day. Scandal. So odd. 26, a short story by writer about Romeo. Romeo's the letter R from the radio alphabet. A short story. Oh, that could be tale without the E. Yes, okay, pren. You put the Romeo's R in pen, the author, and then a tale shortened, and you get prenatal. 24 down, of both temperature and speed. Zippy? Oh, tipsy? No. Of both temperature and speed. Don't know. 20 down, scandal of the day. Oh, I just wish there was a definition. Right, 6 down. I've got to move a little. Fish pie dinner ends in lovely. Well, that must be the letters L-Y. Fish pie dinner. Stargazing. Dinner. I don't know many terms for dinner. Supper. Something ending in T-R. I can definitely believe that this will end in L-Y, but let's have a look at 23 across. I haven't really looked at this. Record seen at game in. Record or record. Tape. It's just very hard now. My real only hope of making further progress from the letters I've got from new is this F. 4-3, so it probably ends in off, although off's in the clue. Weight, tape, finally taken off feet, sofa designed. So let's take T, which is weight finally, off feet, sofa, and we get an anagram of ease off. Bit poor to have off in the clue to ease off, but there we go. Old, otherwise, yet making a comeback. So old is O. Otherwise is normally else. But I need a 3-letter otherwise, yet, but, something I can put backwards after O. Don't know. That's a bit odd. Right, 10 across. In insect, not there. In insect, not there. Could it be an 11-letter insect? You take there out? No. Food, ending on 90. Dessert knocked over in. So E that we've got could be the ending on 90, and then yes, dessert knocked over is put backwards. So it's up, and the food could be tucked up, and it could be kind of tucked up in bed. So that could be what 90 is doing in the clue. That's quite likely. Tummy exposed then 3-2. Tummy exposed then. I was thinking tee-hee because exposed then would be just the inside letters of then. But that doesn't. I don't know that you wouldn't spell tee-hee like that. Tummy exposed then. I don't know. 3-2. Tie in? Top up? Tra-la? Don't know many phrases that fit that. Okay, 8 down, haven't looked at this. Served up in mean lunch. Ah, well, that's just hidden in mean lunch backwards, all right. Okay, so this 13 across. Old, otherwise making a comeback. Over. Obey. Otherwise, in 3 letters. How can it not be yet? Otherwise. No, that's difficult. Right, in insect, not there. No, really don't know where we're going now. 6 down. Okay, so fish could be carp. Pie dinner ends in lovely. Carpenterly? Okay, forget carp. How about cod? No. Fish char. Pie. Characterly? Wow. In insect, not there. Absent would mean not there, but how could... If you put BSE in ant, you'd get absent. Is there any chance Simon has given me the wrong bit of the clue here? I think there is a chance. I'm going to try putting in absent for now. Or it might be some sort of and lit that I'm not quite understanding how it works. I don't know. Anyway, if that's the case, what's 6 down? Fish pie. Char. Char is a fish, I think. Char. Pie dinner. I just haven't got enough space for pie and dinner. Don't know. 4 down, haven't looked at this. With a roof in Thailand. So I think that's with is W, A, and then the top letter of Thailand is T, and that is a temple from the Far East, so that would be the definition. That's quite a nice clue. 3rd of capital coming to nothing in. Ah, so it's a capital and its 3rd letter becomes O. Moscow becomes moo cow. Quite pleased with that. So this found by team during arrest. The second word begins with T. I don't know what I'm thinking about here. It's found by team, so we definitely want to put a team in to an arrest. But I can't think of either thing that will work here. Screw top, a crew in stop. Yes, that sort of arrest. Okay. Wow, just suddenly comes. Right, 5 down. Tummy exposed then. Top up. If you have your top up, then your tummy is exposed. Thought of top up ages ago. Right, 3 down. Oh, I haven't seen this. Dash of liquor, that must be the letter L, in what could become the hard stuff. Cement, Clement. Okay. Wow. Okay, this is, I mean, it's not easy, but it's definitely easier than working on the definitions. So hard to save time. So maybe it's not the letter T that's being saved. It could be age or era or eon. I mean, there's not many words that fit. Stet or stat, really. Or Yeah, it's 4 letters, it's not 2, which could have been at it. État. Okay, set, save. Okay, save doesn't mean to accept for, it means to protect. So I reckon hard, as in cement, that has set, is sheltering a T. Not certain, but it looks right to me. Let's have a look at 11 across. Odd characters in luck to see blurred image. So I was thinking this is L and C from luck. Oh, maybe with, yes, maybe with the letters of to see. Telescope. LC to see gives, and then pick for image. Okay, telescopic. Now 6 down. Oh, so it's charcuterie. Fish, char. Lovely is cute. Pie, dinner. Ends is ERI. Don't know why. Quite seeing why. I mean, I'm sure this is right, given those letters. And it would, a definition of charcuterie would finish off the clue quite neatly. Fish pie, char, and then cut. No, it's cute. I don't quite know why, but I'm sure it's right. Sorry about that. 24 down, of both temperature and speed definition. Zippy, tipsy, don't know. 12 down, it does begin con, I'm sure. Coaster, used, harbours. So used that begins con. Or just think of a word that will fit. Conjugated is too short. Coaster, used, harbours. Yeah, it's got to be used around coaster, but what would used be here? Con. Maybe not con, maybe can. Even sen. Coaster. Matte. Consummated. Matte in consumed. Okay, that's hard. 23 across. Record seen at game in. In is probably just a link word. So record. Record can't be an anagram indicator, can it? Because then it could be an anagram of seen at game. I don't think so. And it's not impossible. Simon's mistyped resort, but let's assume it's not that. Record seen at game in. 20 across was adequate. Thin? That's not really adequate. Adequate is enough or sufficient or okay or so-so. Fair. Fair is adequate. That's nice. 20 down. Scandal of the day. So Frigate gives us frigate. So they're just adding a scandal gate suffix onto a day, which is Friday in this case. 23. Record seen at game in. So how are we going to get a game and a record into this? Basically, I just need to come up with a word that will fit that. but there's probably quite a few ised type of endings. Game. Game can obviously mean any kind of play activity or huntable animal or limp of both temperature and speed. Some adjective that can apply to both temperature and speed. That's why I was thinking of zippy, but that doesn't really work for temperature. Dopey. What sort of empty? Umpty. Happy? Can't be happy. Not much left to do now. 23 across. Come on. Record seen at game. What could the record be? A record's a disc or a record. So I don't know. There's not a lot of possibilities there for record. What's the get? Fives? That would fit, but it's not likely. Seen a game. Have another look at this. 13. Something old, otherwise making a comeback. Old. Surely is the O. I suppose it could be an old word for otherwise making a comeback, but I've been thinking about making an anagram of old, i.e. looking at it otherwise, but I don't think that's likely. So I think we're right otherwise. In a different way. Written as 3 letters with an E in, otherwise. New, so it could be Owen. It's a bit of a stretch if that's right. It's a possibility. It could be. I'm not going to try much else on that. 24 down. Of both temperature and speed. Something. Rippy, sippy. Let's try the letters of the alphabet. If it was an A, amply. B, C, D, dopey, E, empty, F, G, gypsy, H, happy or hoppy or hippie, I, imply, J, K, L, lippy, M, N, nippy or nappy. Nippy certainly applies to speed and temperature. Nippy. Okay. 23. Record seen at game in. Record. What would the record be? Why can't I think of any answers, any words that fit? That's really what I need, is just to come up with 1 or 2 words that are possible, and then I'll be able to work out what's up with them. Well, let's try the same prospect. If it's got an A here, what are we looking at then? Man. Can't see it. Let's try an E. Mendelized. The trouble is I'm going to go through the whole alphabet and not come up, or all the vowels, and not come up with anything. You see, this is likely. Minnesinger. It's not quite right. How about monetize? It's not quite long enough. Record. Montevideo. A video as a record and Monty as a game. Oh, I don't know. To record is to video. Okay, that's fine. So I think that's the answer. I mean, that's hard. That's taken ages. I have a feeling with the definitions that would have been pretty straightforward, but I might be wrong about that. But that's a tough puzzle. But I suppose, as the optimistic me thought at the beginning, it is solvable. I mean, obviously Owen might be wrong, but I have a feeling it's probably right. Everything else I'd be pretty confident about, especially now that it's all matched. I suppose 16 down, that may rise just the same. None might not be that. That's certainly what I'd go with. Do make a note in the comments if you think anything's implausible or indeed wrong, because you know the puzzle. That's quite possible. It's hard to do. Not quite sure what we've proved here. Maybe we've proved that you do need, obviously, both parts of the clue, the definition and the wordplay, to make it really feasible. But you could just about get there on the wordplays alone, probably not on the definitions. Quite interesting, not necessarily the conclusion I'd have expected, but I hope it's been of some interest to you. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you again for more normal Cracking the Cryptic at some point.